Hello. Well, moving day is fast approaching, and I need to put away the collection. Yes, the entire DVD and Blu-ray collection must go into boxes to be hidden away until, well, it can be unpacked again a few days later at the new place. Well, I think I put it off as long as I possibly can. Let's get to it, shall we? Greetings, or welcome back. Just having some green tea. Wonderful for what ails ya. Yeah, I've had this really nasty chest cold for the past few days, and unfortunately, had a fever for a few days. The fever broke last night, so I'm definitely on the mend. But unfortunately, being ill for like the past, I'd say about 4 days, means I've lost those 4 days. I did do a little bit of packing when energy permitted, but for the most part, I've been out of commission for the past 4 days, which really sucks ass because now I've got to cram all the packing basically into the next 3 or 4 days. Woohoo! Fun! On the plus side, though, most of you guys know I've moved a few times in the past 3 years or so, 3 or 4 years, and by this point, I've pretty much got it down to a science. I think we should be able to get it done without any problems. Alrighty, so just so you know what we're looking at here, I tried to find an angle far enough back that you could actually see the entire DVD and Blu-ray collection here. This is the area I'm going to be focusing on this evening. So these two shelving units here are all DVDs. So this is all DVDs up here, and then of course you see some VHS down below. Behind the DVDs is all VHS tapes. So primarily this stuff is all stuff that I recorded off TV back in the day. Eventually I'm going to archive, go through all those tapes, keep the stuff I want to keep, scrap the stuff that I don't need anymore, or the stuff that's since come out on DVD and I've got on DVD. And then all those old tapes will be junked, basically. So those are very temporary. That'll be one of the pet projects I'll be working on in the new place, actually, is sort of getting a lot of those capturing and archiving and organizing projects out of the way, so I won't ever have to move those frickin' VHS tapes ever again. The VHS tapes on this side, however, are all home movies. There's video letters on here, old, drinking night videos and stuff like that. Some of which will be material that you'll see in future Multimedia Chronicles Retro episodes, of course. Actually, quite a lot of which, actually. But, yeah, so then over here, much the same thing here. This is all DVDs, and then there's VHS down at the bottom. There's VHS in the back row. Of course, board games up there. This shelf here, I'm actually going to replace this with a bigger shelf, and then this shelving unit will be for my graphic novels as it was originally intended to be in the library. For now, this is basically the entire Blu-ray collection with some VHS tapes at the bottom there, which I'm not sure if, well, maybe you can see a little bit. Yeah, the Blu-ray collection is definitely growing quite a bit. There's also a few old DVD editions there that I'll probably be doing giveaways for at some point, so stay tuned for those at some point, when funds permit, when I can afford the postage and whatnot. This tower here, of course, is all VHS tapes all the way around. This tower was all my CDs. There's just a couple rows left. I actually packed up most of these the other day. Also over beside this shelving unit, you can't quite see, but you've seen it in the background before, the entertainment unit. Well, the entertainment unit had on one end all of Rosie's DVDs. Those have all been packed up and organized. Also in the middle had all the PS2 and PS3 games. Those have all been packed up. And then all that's left is on the end I have the 3DO games, so those need to be packed up as well. And then of course all the electronics on top, but those are pretty quick and easy to pack up because I have the original boxes for most of them. Alrighty, so without any further ado, let's get on to it because this is going to be a bit of an undertaking and I'd like to get most, if not all of it, done tonight. Tonight's musical selection will be a track called Apartment Tour, which is one of mine. It's actually from my second album, Remodulized, and if you want to buy the album and show your support, it can be found on Amazon.com or in MP3 form on my website. Plug, plug, plug. Also, for the benefit of anybody from YouTube watching, don't worry, the music is quite definitely okay for me to use because it's one of my own compositions. Thank you very much. I give myself permission to use this piece of music for any purpose, including commercial. So fuck you. Alrighty. Yeah, let's begin. Not much of a tea drinker, but green tea sure hits the spot when you're feeling under the weather. Well, back to packing. Here, let me give you some idea. I filled up a lot of boxes tonight. That's not even close to all of them. Here, hold on a second. There. So, what do we got here? 3, 6, 9, 12, 13, 14 Rubbermaid containers. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 cardboard boxes and a big Rubbermaid container. These are all the shelves, of course, from the big shelving units. Oh, no, one more cardboard one. Yeah, anyway, a lot of boxes. And I've run into a bit of a problem. As you probably noticed, I have a few more things left to do. Some more VHS tapes, a handful of Blu-rays, some other VHS tapes, the rest of my CDs, and I'm out of boxes. I basically have a bunch of little boxes, mostly from packages that some of you guys have sent, which I kept around specifically for, mailing packages of my own, or, for storage or for moving. And, well, basically looks like I'm going to have to pick up some more boxes. Ideally, I actually want to pick up more of these because I like these, because you can basically store anything in them, and they're waterproof, and they're just really easy to stack and move and stuff. And I like them, and I really want to get away from all the old dusty cardboard boxes. So yeah, I want to kind of go with all Rubbermaid stuff. Also, as I mentioned, in the new place, I'm going to be going through a lot of the old VHS tapes, which is going to reduce this by quite a number of boxes, and get rid of a lot of stuff I don't need anymore. Yeah, that's the way it goes when you're a hardcore collector. The collection is always in flux. It's always growing and shrinking and changing, and then when moving day comes, you realize just how much stuff you have. Yeah. Anyway, I guess that's it for tonight. Hope you enjoyed this chapter in the ongoing saga of me moving. I'm not sure when exactly moving day is going to be. It may be this... I'm thinking it's going to be Sunday, which means at the time of this recording, that gives me basically 2 days to finish up the packing. Yeah, if I can pull together a few more boxes, I should be okay. And then, yeah, I haven't even touched the library yet, so all the books are still on the shelves. So that's going to be fun, trying to get all that figured out with a minimum of boxes. Yeah. Anyway, hope you enjoyed seeing most of the collection getting packed up, and I'll see you guys, gals, and unknowns next time. Until then, thanks for watching, and sayonara.